Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another daily dice where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. I do want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and space with you. And for anybody that is new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience together, and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. Should these messages happen to resonate with you, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. And with that, today's message is Archangel Michael's been trying to get you this sign. So we're going to find out what that is. So Archangel Michael, what sign have you been trying to get to my fellow humans? What sign have you been trying to get to my fellow humans? Okay, thank you. What sign have you been trying to get to my fellow humans, Archangel Michael? All right. So what oracle card will help us better understand the sign that you've been trying to get to my fellow humans, Archangel Michael? All right, I guess you're going to get two. I'll take them. All right, on the bottom we have your vibration is rising. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. All right, so Archangel Michael, what sign have you been trying to get to my fellow humans? What would you like to tell them today? What sign have you been trying to get to my fellow humans? What do they need to know? Okay, so we've got the 7th house, Scorpio energy, and Venus. So a message of love. Interesting that that would come through. But very clear here with the 7th house and Venus energy about attraction to you, the people that you're attracting into your energy right now, and how they're being affected by you. There's a lot of healing that's been being brought through your energy right now. And a lot of people, there's a lot of people who aren't ready, right? There are people who aren't ready, but I feel like more than anything, you're beginning to connect with people that are open to that purging of the subconscious and letting go of what's no longer serving them. And you're a vessel for that. Like, you're this vessel of helping people to see things from a higher perspective, to see the magnetism that they own, to see how they're capable of growing and connecting with their soul tribe, with their soulmates, with their TFs, and really getting them into this place of opening up to love. It feels like this very, very bright aspect of love, unconditional love. It's like moving away from judgment, moving away from blame, moving away from jealousy and possessiveness and betrayal, and these low vibrational energies that have a tendency to put a damper on love. And so Archangel Michael's been helping to show you that's how you're connecting with people, right? Your vibration is very high. We saw that with the card on the bottom of the deck. And because of that, it's like you're being put into positions where you're helping to raise others' vibrations. And it's just through connections and through small interactions, through large interactions. And it's might seem like a burden at times. And what they're saying is it's not. It's actually a huge gift. And you might not even see how much you impact others. And you might not even get insight to that. It might just be like you smile at someone and then suddenly their day changes for the better and they let go of some negative things that they were holding on to. And you might not ever see that. But it doesn't mean it's not powerful, right? And that's what they want to remind you of. It's like there might be hidden aspects to this that you're not seeing. And Archangel Michael is saying that that doesn't matter because right now, the place that you're at, the vibration that you're at is greatly impacting the world around you. It's like you're the stone that drops into the water and the ripple that you left behind is affecting everyone else. And you're getting dropped multiple times into situations, circumstances. You know, this could be places you go, people you see, things you're doing. But it's a good thing, and that's what they're saying. Like, Source and Archangel Michael are having this message. It's like you're coming into this very powerful time in your life where you're receiving a lot. And you're giving a lot as well, but you are going to be receiving this back as well. So Archangel Michael, what are the signs that you've been giving, trying to get to my fellow humans? Thank you. Archangel Michael, what are the signs you've been trying to get to my fellow humans? Oh, okay, thank you. On the bottom, oh, you got 3 cards. Okay, cool. Don't usually do 3 cards on these, but sometimes it does happen. Yeah, we have the 10 of Gabriel on the bottom, which is the 10 of Wands. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. So this is a thing. I feel like you're the person that helps lighten the load of others. And the 10 of Wands in the Tarot Marseille actually talks about having someone that you're so connected to, that the two of you go through thick and thin and you're still best friends, right? Like that's what the 10 of Wands talks about when it's in the upright. In the reverse is talking about burdens and responsibilities that aren't ours to take on. But I feel like with this card and what's coming through, it's like you're the one that lightens others' loads. And it's not like you're taking on that energy. You're just shifting and transmuting it in a very valuable way. What do we have? Yeah, the Ace of Wands. Interesting with the Ace of Gabriel. We have the Moon card with Archangel Hanael. And we have the 3 of Raphael, which is the 3 of Cups. So definitely the inspiration. And this is exactly... So I'm not even going to read the bottom of the cards here. I mean, you can absolutely, if you want to, read the bottoms. But with what's coming through, you give this inspiration to people to help them purge out the subconscious. And that gives them a reason to be lighter and brighter and more celebratory of things in life. This literally is a rendition of what I was saying and the feelings I was getting with the dice. Is just very clear. It's a very clear example of that, right? So there's something here that's very hidden for people that they might not see, and just interacting with you, you help them somehow bring that to the surface. And in bringing that to the surface, they're able to just let it go. And again, you're not taking it on, but you're some sort of like transmuter. Like you come in and you help people transmute energy, and that's why your vibration is so high. And so Archangel Michael's been trying to show you, like, it's okay for you to interact with people. It's okay for you to connect with people, because I do feel like there's some resistance there, because maybe you've had a lot of betrayals on your journey, or you've had a lot of people that have done you dirty, and it's like, I can't do that because, you know, people have hurt me in the past, and I don't want to be stuck in these situations where I keep getting hurt. But you're in a place right now where it's not even like people aren't going to be connecting with you on a much deeper level. It is going to be very surface level, but it's because you're healing places that need to be healed. So we have old school that flipped out here with outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Yeah, exactly. So that's the feeling here. It's like there's this resistance here because of what's happened in the past, but that's outdated. Like not looking at it as betrayal anymore. When someone's there for you, they're going to be there for you. You've come a long way and healed yourself so much that there's no need. And I was going to say reminisce, and we have the picture card coming out, which talks about reminiscing, but there's no need to reminisce on the past. There's no need to remember the past and let it come through here with picture. We have looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, and making memories. Yeah, there's no need to live in that energy of like, oh, well, my past was this, right? The past is the past. That we have a tendency to believe that the past is our present, which in turn makes it our future, instead of just saying like, hey, the past is over with. Right now is a whole new beginning. It's a whole new situation, and giving that space to grow. Yeah, the snake, exactly. This betrayal energy coming in very strongly here. We have competition, an enemy, the other woman, and looking over your shoulder. So this is what Archangel Michael is trying to remind you of. Like, there's no need to stay in this energy of, it is paranoia in a way, but it's also a sense of protection. It's self-preservation is what's coming through. And it's just saying, it's like, I understand that you've been through a lot, and I understand that you've had to endure a lot of nasty people. But for you to connect with people on a very surface level, for you, It is actually very deep moving for them. Yeah, look, and we have girl with a snake on the bottom. Exactly. Charmed or used, enable boundaries. So we have a snake energy coming out twice, like showing just how hurt you've been in the past. And so Archangel Michael has been showing you, maybe you've been seeing snakes a lot recently, and the snake also embodies a sense of renewal because it sheds its skin. You get to shed the skin of the past and become something new so that you can grow beyond where you were before, and you've grown a lot. And so Archangel Michael is trying to help you see that through that growth, it's okay for you to connect with others because you know how to protect yourself. You know how to see red flags. You are in your time and era where your discernment is on point. You're listening to your intuition. Like, trusting yourself is of the utmost importance right now, knowing that we're going to put you in situations where we put you out there to talk to people, but it's for a purpose. Continue to trust yourself. Don't be afraid to enable boundaries. Don't be able to, don't be like, oh, I have to do this because that's what source wants. No, it's saying like, it's okay for me to go out, but when I get tired or when I get exhausted or when I need space, I can say enough is enough. And Archangel Michael, source, everybody in the spiritual realm, they're going to respect that, because the most important thing is that you do take care of yourself first so that you can continue to give from an overflowing cup. So we do have the chaser here with fear of abandonment, chasing codependencies on the bottom of from below snakes. So I do feel like there's been that energy where it's like maybe you have been in the chaser energy before and you were healing that and you're like, well, I don't want to be in that energy anymore. Like, I don't want to be in that. Maybe it's about reaching out to someone who needs help or who needs your energy right now. And there's this fear, like you've been getting an intuitive nudge and you're like, yeah, but the past, this has happened, You know how when sometimes you reach out to old school friends and they're just not receptive to your energy? Yeah. See, we have victim on the bottom here. Prevent you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. So you're coming into this place where you're no longer a victim, but before, we have the shadows playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity or the inability to maintain personal boundaries. And we have the enable boundaries energy here. So it's just important for you at this time. It's like, okay to reach out, but just make sure you also enable your boundaries. Oh, I guess we're getting 3 of these too. Cool. We have child wounded. It says awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. That's the light attributes. This is what you're doing, and you probably have no idea that you're doing it when it's happening. And the shadows blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds, resists moving on through forgiveness. And that's that staying in that nostalgia. That's staying in that reminiscing of the old school patterns here. We have the liberator, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns, and the shadow is imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. So you're liberating yourself and others. And then pioneer, we have passion for doing and creating what has not been done before, and the shadow is compulsive need to keep moving on. Okay, so it's like, don't run away from your past either. Like, that's a very important part of this journey, is not to run away from our past, but to face it head on. And facing it head on gives us an opportunity to heal deeply from it, right? Reminding ourselves we're no longer in those situations, but let us work through what emotions I've experienced and validate those experiences for myself and let myself be free of that. So we're going to check out your cards here and see what came through. We have number 8 with deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. So let's see what this says in the book. It says your current plan is not as good as it could be. The details might need to be thought through again. Maybe you just haven't gotten around to the finer points, and the time to do so is now. It feels as though there are roadblocks on your path right now. Then either your overall plan needs to be overhauled or the way you're trying to implement the big picture isn't working in your favor. If you're thinking of becoming self-employed, you should consider different timing. Remember that the divine wants you to live a life of joy, and it's possible that what you think would give you joy is incorrect, or there would be more joy available if your plans were to change. Ask your guardian angels for a sign and messages indicating what to do next. In particular, ask for insights into whether the problem is in the details or the big picture is flawed. I will also send you information to guide you in a new direction. So that's Archangel Michael coming through. But again, there's this energy of resistance with this card coming through very clear. And then 44, which is 8 again. So we have 88. So 8 is all about healing our karmic cycles. What goes around comes around, but it's also the number of abundance. And 4 is all about protection, strength, structure, stability, foundation. It says you will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance that you need. And that is the last card in the deck. Awesome. It says, you might have big plans and amazing goals. I know it might seem like there's just no way you can make it all work, but that's not true. Your guardian angels and I are actively working to bring you the resources necessary to move forward with your magical life purpose. We are arranging for you to meet all the right people, to find the physical space you may be in search of, and to provide for any financial needs during this time. We are also working to make sure you have the emotional and spiritual support of family and friends and new people who will come into your life because of your life purpose. Have faith and keep moving forward. Everything you need is coming to you. Remember, gratitude fuels the universe. Fill your spiritual tank with thankfulness each day and you will go far. And we were talking about that, to pour from an overflowing cup. So keep filling your own cup using gratitude here. These are very clear. Archangel Michael has been sending you signs because they're trying to help you connect with people who are going to lift you up on your journey. And that's why the resistance is there, because of betrayal. There's nothing wrong with that. But when we live in that state and we refuse to move on, that's when it becomes a hindrance. And that's all he's trying to remind you of, is that you've healed so much and you're so much more powerful than you're giving yourself credit for. Let yourself be seen, right? So this is what I see here for you. If you felt like this was your message, leave the little snake emoji down below and say, shed my skin from the past and I grow into my present self, which helps me to mold the future of my dreams. And if it resonated, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. If you're interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all the links in the description box in order to do so. You can email me for a personal reading. You can even join as a member on the channel, and I would love to see you on memberships. But if not, thank you so much for your continued support here. And with that, I do want to take a quick second to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides, and give a special shout out to Archangel Michael for coming through for this message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.